a workshop, more quilts on the long arm, and cleaning up my workspace so I can think straight. Welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. Welcome to Vlogmas day 2. We are headed to one of my favorite quilt shops, Beehive Craft Studio in Austin, Texas, and I am going to get a little bit of footage there of a class that's going on, and we'll see when we get there. There we go. All right, we're at the double wedding ring class hosted by Judy, and Judy, I've forgotten your last name. Stewart. Teaching everyone how to work with fancy materials. I'm gonna get a close-up of this satin right here. Working with satins and silks and overdyed. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at you guys so busy. Fancy. All right, and y'all are probably gonna take a break for lunch here pretty soon, yeah?
And the quilt's up here.
And the quilts, oh, I'll get Casey. Oh, God, I just walked right past. How could I walk right past?
Because you're a people person.
I
So this is the quilt that goes with the book, the wedding dress quilt, and then this is the sample that I made for them
for today.
for the class. Yes.
Beautiful. Oh
This is
my
what they'll
gosh.
be, except for the lace.
Except for
They
the
can
lace.
choose what they want to put in the middle.
This is extraordinary.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. And the book is charming.
I know, isn't it great?
People ask how I get it all done. Well, the fact is I don't. Nobody does. But it oh, the coffee made the magic noise. But it starts here. It starts right here with the meal plan. If I plan my meals, I know what's happening, I can do my prep, and then I don't have to think about it, and I don't have to stop working to make dinner or to think about what to make for dinner. So it all begins right here. But really, guys, it begins right here. Perfection. This is the state of my craft room right now. Not as bad as it's been in the past, but I've got some work to do in here so that I can work in here. Anyway, I'm gonna put my elixir of the gods, magic bean juice, right here. I was gonna show you a close-up of the little garland I made for my Christmas tree. It's sparkly and circles and has sticker paper on the back. If you guys want a quick tutorial of how I made that, it was a lot of fun and I think it's super cute. But drop me a comment, let me know. You guys see this mess behind me, right? All right, I'm gonna work on this today. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I'm going to put on my John Waters book, which means I'll put music over this because nobody needs to hear that. And I am going to just work. I'll probably move the camera around because there's some stuff back here I need to do too. And we're just going to clean up today. Got to start with a clean slate. Guys, look, I got this at Houston. Look how cute it is. Oh, I'm excited to work on that. But I think it's going to be after the holidays. This is my little handwork kit. that I have shown before. And these are the, well, not the red. These are the wool threads that I'm going to use for the bee embroidery, the wool embroidery part of that. Wool embroidery part of that. So I'm just going to tuck them in this. My friend Marquetta Johnson. This is her work. She's beautiful inside and out and such a beautiful artist. But I'm just going to make this my little handwork kit for that project. And keep that all together in this bin for now. And when I find the rest of the kit that goes with it, I'll tuck it in there as well. Do you guys have these? Do you guys have a box of crap I need to deal with later that like just never seems to be empty? Anyway, here, look, I've got more. I'll put these in there. More crap I need to deal with later. And I'll sort through that. I use these little plastic trays. They're small. It's like a half a sheet of paper size, but they're small, but they hold it, contain it enough for like immediate work on projects. They're great. They're inexpensive. They stack to next to nothing when they're empty. So they're great for that. I've got my triangles that are ready to be cut in my itty bitty block lock ruler. And look, I've still got those tumblers in my hand. Itty bitty block lock ruler. This is for my next artist series. Sneakity peekity here. Here we go. So that'll be up later this week. And now I need to trim. Look at the baby quilt. It turned out really cute. Now I need to trim all that apart and get it ready for binding. Okay, now I'm all sorted over here. And I have my things out that I want to work on this week. I want to finish these Christmas stockings. There are triangles to trim. My artist project. A project for my bee. Those are there because they're always there. There are a billion to process and press and trim. But when I'm pressing other things, I'll go ahead and press a few of those. And then they go into this bin. My baby quilt here, the red and turquoise one, is ready to bind. This is my pre-quilted fabric that I did on the long arm with the other two quilts. So that will be ready for any projects. I'm leaving it here because I have an idea, but it may just get put away for now. But now let's go and look at my thread situation for my hand quilting project. Okay, here's what I'm working with. My dogs are in the office right above me. If you guys hear thunder, it's my dogs playing. Here's what we're working with. I keep a hand quilting kit and I just use embroidery floss. Actually, I'll hand quilt with anything. Right now I'm using embroidery floss because I have quite a lot of it. And it comes in a billion colors and it's cheap and cheerful. If you prefer to quilt with 12 weight thread or pearl cotton, do you. Use what you have. Use what you can get easily. Embroidery floss is great. I use 2 strands. I'll link a video where I explained my lazy girl hand quilting from last year. It's super easy. So this is what I'm going for. I'm going to quilt colors in the stripes and then probably a color in that stripe, that black that's next to it, and then black and gray through the rest of it. Usually I keep a tiny kit for each type of project. This one, look at that. My friend Tiffany, who was on the live stream. I'll link the live stream with Tiffany as well. My bestie from Atlanta sent me this in a care package last year. But this is the state of it, guys. I'm usually really neat about my little kits, but this is where we are. So I'm going to choose colors to go with this quilt. So I'm going to pull 4 or 5 colors, tuck them in here, and try to make this better. I'm not going to show the long arming today. I'm just going to get to work and I will show you the finished quilting. I will show you my super cool bobbin winder. This is the bobbin winder that comes with the Handy Quilter long arm. It's very cool. Got my thread loaded, running through the thread tension in my bobbin. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to press start. Turn my speed up just a little bit. Right here, you see it just stopped. It has a laser line. So when my thread gets to the fill edge, it automatically stops. I have done the thing I did before where I put a baby quilt on the end of the batting and the backing, and guys, look, I ran really close to the edge of the backing, but hey, it worked. Held my breath and it worked. And quilting on the Green Gables quilt. It's a little haphazard, but it is quilted and someone will love it, and I think it's pretty. This vlogging thing is awesome for productivity. If you've been here a minute, you know that deadlines motivate me, and this month is full of, well, daily deadlines. So far, I'm having a blast. Tonight is the Austin Area Quilt Guild Christmas party, which begins with happy hour at El Arroyo. You've probably seen their famously funny signs. They're also famous for a really decent margarita and a good time. Tomorrow is a day for binding. I'll get some of those quilts that are piling up and some of the Christmas stockings that are in the to-do pile finished. And we'll see what else I get up to in between running errands and getting ready for our house guests this weekend. But guys, thank you so much for all the amazing feedback on yesterday's vlog. Casey and the puppies loved all your sweet comments. There were a couple of questions that I promised to answer and add links for. Number one was my book. This is a little golden book biography of Elvis. They have them for a lot of different people. I'll drop the link to this one specifically down below. And the other was about my Hello Beautiful sign. There's a link for it down below as well. Oh, guys, I should have started this way. When you're leaving an Ask Me Anything question in the comments, please label it AMA, because otherwise I get all excited and I just answer everything right away. But I am collecting the questions and so looking forward to filming that day. I think that's it for today. It's been a full day and I'll have party footage for you tomorrow. Thanks again for joining me on this amazing adventure. Don't forget to leave an AMA question down there, and never forget that you make the world more beautiful just by being in it. I'm Amy, and I'll see you next time.